New York Giants starting off the season 1-0, upset King Henry and the Tennessee Titans. Told you we had a chance against the Tennessee Titans, didn't I? Giants started off the season 1-0, and let me explain why. Let's get it. Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. All right, welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access, and this is a very great episode. The New York Giants, yes, are 1-0. Man, it feels good to be doing one of these episodes after a victory. But first, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that join button to talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. And let's talk some talk, because I don't care what you thought. I'm going to talk my talk. And the New York Giants are 1-0. And all negative naysayers, forget what you thought. Daniel Jones played a pretty good game. One major mistake in the red zone. He has to clear that up. You cannot throw an interception in the red zone at that point. But other than that, the man balled for us today. Big 65-yard touchdown, and led us to a comeback victory over the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee, I might add. We get the victory 21-20. I just want to go over the main aspects of why I believe we won this game. First and foremost, we put the clamps on King Henry. King Henry on one carries, got 82 yards. Believe the Titans had under 100 yards rushing for the game. Or they may just got over 100 yards rushing because Tannehill had a couple of scrambles. But other than that, the defense played very well. They only gave up 20 points. We got down 13-0 very early. A lot of fans were giving up hope, saying it's the same old Giants team. Got down 13-0 by halftime. Offensive line was not playing very well. The interior of the offensive line, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do with the interior of the offensive line. They did not pass block very well today. They gave up 5 sacks today. Daniel Jones got a sack fumble today and had 1 interception. He did have 2 turnovers, but he had 2 touchdowns. He had 2 passing touchdowns today, so he had multiple touchdowns against a very good Titans defense. Simmons went absolutely crazy in this game. Simmons had one hell of a game. A lot of those plays that he was making were just very good plays by a very good player, and that's what they do. Good players are going to make good plays. But like I said, we got down 13-0 at halftime. Offense looked very stagnant. Didn't get much done in the first half. A lot of people were down, and they have reasons to be down because we look. Let's just call it what it is. We looked pretty bad in the first half, but then the second half happened. Then the adjustments happen. Yes, we have a coaching staff that make adjustments. We have an offensive coordinator that made adjustments. Remember when Lou said, and I totally agree with him, that this offense is going to have to run through Saquon Barkley in order for this team to win? Remember when Lou said that? And I was like, you know what, Lou, you're absolutely correct. Because this offensive line is going to need time to gel as far as pass blocking. But their run blocking looked very well in the preseason. And I said, hey, look, with the way they run blocking, I do believe we can beat the Titans by giving the ball to Saquon Barkley. And, man, did it turn out correct. Saquon Barkley on 194 yards on about 20 touches. With 24 touches and got 194 yards. Saquon Barkley was a man possessed today. Saquon Barkley looked like the rookie Saquon Barkley today. And actually, I think he looked a little bit better. Saquon Barkley's turned into a full running back. He hit the hole when he had to hit the hole. He drove his shoulder into a lot of people today. You normally don't see that. Usually he tries to juke someone out, but he put his shoulder into some people today. And I'm damn proud of Saquon Barkley. Remember when he told y'all to stay on that side? He meant it. He absolutely meant it. All those naysayers, oh, we should have traded Saquon Barkley. Get rid of him. Why is he still here? He's injury prone. Blase. How that $7.2 million would look now in our pockets if Saquon Barkley was doing this for somebody else? How would it look right now? How would it look right now? Ask yourself that. If we traded Saquon Barkley, do we win this game today? Hell no. We get absolutely tortured. And man, did he come up big. The huge run where he broke it to the outside, that was old Saquon Barkley. He was so fast that he got to the outside and was still able to stay in bounds before number 37, I believe that's Hooker, was able to try to grab him. He couldn't grab him and he bursted it to the outside. He made another huge run going straight up the gut. Yes, he did get the ball knocked out, but it went out of bounds, so we're not going to complain about that. Then he gets a crucial touchdown to put us 13-6 because we missed the extra point. Then he gets the ball in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and leads us down the field to get a game-winning touchdown. Saquon Barkley, man, look, comeback player of the year. And if he continues to get the ball the way that we're giving him ball, he could have an MVP-type season. Yes, it's week 1. But if they continue on that path, I would dare say that he would be in the MVP conversation because that's MVP-type playing right there that he did today. He was the main reason why we won today. Let's get to Daniel Jones. Did Daniel Jones make some mistakes today? Yes, he did. But for the most part, he was pretty accurate. 17-21, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 1 fumble loss because that's not his fault. He got blindside hit right there. A lot of quarterbacks would have fumbled right there. So all the Daniel Jones naysayers, am I saying, he proved you wrong? No, this is just 1 week. But I will say this. With a competent coordinator and a competent scheme, he did look pretty well. He did play pretty well. The pass to Shepard was a dime. I don't care what nobody says. He passed it to Shepard. Shepard was able to break off a tackle and get into the end zone. That tied the game for us at 13. Let's talk about the resiliency of this team. A lot of people get down and we get down 7-0. A lot of people say that we lost. A lot of people was in the chat when we was down 13-0. Oh, it's going to be a long season. Oh, we're going to suck again. Oh, Daniel Jones sucks again. Oh, the offense sucks again. I guess it doesn't matter what scheme you put Daniel Jones in, right? Well, it came back and showed you that it was, and he got a comeback victory. Yes, he got a comeback victory today. Add one of those to his resume. And he was one of the main reasons on that final drive. You could try to take it away from him if you want to. Or you could say it was all Saquon Barkley, but it wasn't. The 4th and 1, key, fake, and he got the first down on the scramble. Put his body on the line for us. And let's talk about the red zone offense for the Giants today. 2 or 3. Yes, he threw that 1 interception in the red zone. Yeah, so we were 2 or 3, 66%. That's a very good percentage going into next week as far as red zone production. We got 2 touchdowns at the red zone today. I told you guys positivity is going to work. You got to speak things into existence. I don't care what nobody tells you. The tongue is powerful. You got to speak things into existence. Shout out to Coach Dabo for having the gall to go for 2 and get that 2-point conversion, and we win the game. And it turns out that he said, "Hey, look, we score, we're gonna go for 2. Are you guys down with that?" And you know what the Giants team said? Because they believe in their coach. They said, "F yeah, let's go for 2, man. Let's get up out of Tennessee with this victory." The sight of him hugging Shepard and Barkley was amazing because those are 2 of the guys that were just being absolutely lambasted all off season, saying we need to get rid of them. Why they're still here, this and that. Well, they proved why they're still here. Shepard got a touchdown. Barkley got a touchdown. Barkley almost had 200 yards from scrimmage. So they prove why they supposed to be here. So the offensive side of the ball, was the offensive side of the ball perfect? No, but they came out that second half and they beat up on the Titans, and we got out that second half with a victory, beating up on the Titans 21-7 after going down by 13 points. Not only did we go down by 13 points, we came back and tied, went down again by another 7 points. It came back and won the game. Resiliency, good coaching, good scheme, good culture. It changes when you have good people in the building. Shout out to Joe Shane. He got a game ball at the end of the game. Him and Coach Dabo. That's how these players feel about them. Now, that's just about the offense. Let's talk about this defense. Let's talk about this defense knocking King Henry down constantly. Let's talk about Jihad Ward holding the edge. Let's talk about Tate Crowder knocking King Henry on his ass. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this team holding this team, probably the #1 rushing team in the league for like the past 2 to 3 years with King Henry that everybody said was just going to run through us. Oh, can we keep King Henry under 100 yards? Can we keep King Henry from getting 200 yards? Can we stop King Henry from getting 2 or 3 touchdowns? Oh, King Henry. Oh, I'm so scared of King Henry. Nah, we ain't scared of King Henry. We knocked King Henry off his damn feet. Had him flying in the air. And if you don't believe me, I got the footage. Let's look at it. Now, do you guys remember this play in the game? Do you guys remember this play? Let's look at this play. That's Tate Crowder. Knocked Henry off his feet. Knocked him off his feet. Bang! Let's look at that again, man. Knocked that man off his feet. Boom! Get your punk ass down, King Henry. We ain't playing that over here in New York. Wink Martindale has put a staple. Look at that hit. Was Tate Crowder hitting people like that last year? I don't believe he was. Was Tate Crowder hitting people like that last year? Y'all let me know. Bang! What it is, cuz? You gonna earn these yards today. Boom! Look at him. That man went in the air. Boom! Both feet in the air. Good hit, Mr. Crowder. Good hit, Mr. Crowder. I enjoyed that hit right there. I promise you I did. Now, that was a great hit by Mr. Crowder right there, man. This defense played lights out against the run today. They did some very good things. We had to clear some stuff up on the back end. Darnay Holmes had a tough game, almost gave up a game-winner completion, but the kicker missed at the end with his sorry ass. But let's look at what Mr. Brian Baldinger has to say about one of our captains, Mr. Jihad Ward, who had a very excellent game himself. So let's look to see what Mr. Baldinger has to say and why we had such a good game against King Henry. Let's tune in.
The Giants went to Music City, and they shut down the King. And here's how they did it. Toss crack. Watch Jihad Ward. Watch the game that he played. You talk about setting a violent edge. They try to crack on him, but he's not going to get cracked. And here he is, meeting right at the ball.
Look how Jihad Ward set that edge. Look how he set that edge. This is the stuff Wink Martindale is teaching. This is the stuff that we've been missing on the New York Giants as far as our edge presence. Recognized it was a run. Look at the violence that he got on that receiver. Pushes him out the way, gets there. Guess who else was there? Dory Jackson. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Ball. Derrick Henry got shut down, less than 4 yards of carry in this game. You just go through this game, and here he is, Jihad Ward. This is how you play the game. Like you just whip the tight end at the line of scrimmage. You set the edge, and then you just take down the King.
Henry
like
Monday
Night Raw.
Himself.
Like right off the ropes. Just jump off the rope. Is this Carl Banks out there? Who is this out here? This is how you play football. People think that just Wink Martindale is just a blitzer. He's got these guys playing. This is how you play football.
Look how violent he is.
You set the edge. Boom. See that? Set that edge. The King's got to come inside. Now get off the block.
Calitro.
Make the tackle. O'Shane and Jimenez. O'Shane, he did the same thing. You watch. Trail the play right here. It could come back to you. And here comes the King coming back to you. And here's the Ward. Getting off the block.
Man,
like he played his butt off.
Yes, he did, Brian.
That's an unbelievable win by the Giants. They shut down the King in Music City. Who else has kept that guy less than 4 yards of carry in a game? Who?
Exactly, but we did. We kept them less than less than 4 yards a carry. We did that. New York Giants, we did that. Went to Music City and shut down King Henry, knocked over his crown. Shout out to Jihad Ward for having one hell of a game. We did that without our top 2 edge rushers. Think about that. We did that without Tibbs or Ojulari in the game. Next man up. Depth at the edge position. We did that without our top 3, really. Ellison Smith, Thibodeau, or Ojulari. Tamon Fox getting in there making hits. Calitro getting there making hits. Jihad Ward making hits. Zimenez. O'Shane Zimenez. Might change his name back to O'Shane. He keeps playing the way he played today. Got 2 quarterback hits. Yes, he looked a little crazy in the beginning when he hesitated to hit Tannehill. But other than that, he had a pretty good game. Dexter Lawrence, Leo Williams clogging up that middle, making it hard for King Henry to get yards. Adoree Jackson coming up was making hits on King Henry. Only thing we gave up was those 2 wheel routes to that Hilliard dude. But other than that, we were pretty doggone good. So everybody that's keep not believing that the Giants can go 11-6, you keep on believing that. You keep on being negative. While we here at the Big Blue Crew going to continue to be positive and know what this team can do. Are we perfect? Are we just going to run roughshod through the league because of one victory? No. That's not what we're saying. But we are saying that we're on the map. And this is not the Giants team of old. This is a new Giants team. This is a new attitude. This is a new era. New scheme, new coaching, new culture. You see the attitude that people like Tate Crowder are playing with right now? Tate Crowder laid the boom to Derrick Henry. Lifted him off his feet. Not just 1 foot. He lifted him off both his feet. Put him in the air. Actually knocked him forward for 2 yards as he hit him so hard. This team is ready, man. We got Carolina next week. We're going to take this week by week. We got Carolina next week. Good old Baker Mayfield, a quarterback that everybody was talking about we should have got and got rid of Daniel Jones for. So let's see. I can't wait for Thibodeau and Ojulari to come back. Whew. Can't wait for those 2 guys to come back. Then we could slide Jihad Ward to the inside sometimes, and Jihad Ward, Leo Williams, and Dexter Lawrence coming at you. B.J. Davidson even got him some today. This is a new Giants team, man. This is a new way of thinking. They don't get down when they get down by a couple of points. No, they got resolve. They showed it in the preseason. Everybody say preseason don't matter. Now they did it in the regular season, so does it matter now? It's a team that keeps on fighting. This is a team that loves their coach. This is a team that believes in their coach. And this is a coach that actually believes in them, believe it or not. Overall, very good victory for the New York Giants. We are 1-0. Can't wait to call the game for you guys next week, because we might be able to go 2-0, baby. We might be able to go 2-0. Be on the lookout for the film reviews by me, Coach Ed, NYG. Be lookout on the film reviews. But y'all better start paying attention. Am I saying that we're going to the playoffs or this and that? No, I'm just saying that we're going 11-6. That's our moniker, and we got a chance. This wasn't no poo-poo team, no trash team. This was the Tennessee Titans in the playoffs the past 2 out of the last 3 years. Probably, I think all 3 years, as a matter of fact. And been in the playoffs a whole lot the past 5 years. And had playoff aspirations this year as well. So, check. Week 1. Stop King Henry, win the game. Check. Week 2. Go out there and destroy Baker Mayfield and get a victory against the Panthers and go 2-0. Let's get another check in the box. next week against the Carolina Panthers. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Get me past 2,000 subscribers. We're almost at 2,100, so let's keep pressing. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for tuning in to New York Giants Full Access with Big Pat Sports Talk. And man, this is a damn good episode of New York Giants Full Access because we are coming off a dub in week 1. We are over 500, folks. The first victory in week 1 since 2016. It's been 6 long years. And damn, it feels good. But until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Trying to change the culture there, Brian Daboll.
Easy, coach.
I can't imagine seeing some of the former Giant coaches doing that. Let's just say it that way.
This has been a Big Blue Crew production.